If you have a story you'd like me to narrate, go to my Reddit or you can comment it down below. Please leave a like if you like this content. Now time for a story to tell that happened to me. This is not narrated or told by anyone else. This is my actual story. So when I was around 6 or 7 years old, I lived with my mom and her boyfriend at her family place. My parents were split and still are to this day in different states. My mom in Michigan, my dad in Ohio. At this time though, Ryan, my mom's boyfriend, used to abuse me all the time. He tried to hurt me when my mom wasn't around. My mom worked at a flower place where they planted flowers for people's homes to look nice. Anyway, when my mom was gone for work one day, Ryan comes up to me saying, "Do you want to wrestle?" In that deep voice, and his hands in a wavy motion like he was playing around, but I knew he wasn't. I said no, but even though I said no, he still picked me up and started rubbing his hands all over me. Later that day, I was so itchy and I knew he had to put something on me. There was another time I wanted to go upstairs in the attic, but Ryan said again in a deep, low voice, "Do not go up there. There is a friendly ghost up there and he doesn't like to be seen." That terrified me and I believed him, so I never went up there. Another time, he gave me some Fruit Loop cereal, and he said that he had some clear tarps put up on the walls, and I saw them. They were dangling down and wavy. After I ate the cereal, I was hyper, kind of like after the effects of cocaine, even though I've never done drugs in my life, and I was only 6 or 7 at the time, so I didn't know what a drug was. Anyway, I saw skulls on these tarps that twisted, going in an upward motion, kind of like an illusion. The next part he did terrified me to my core. He removed the tarps and there was nothing to be seen. He even tore them down. Another day, I walked past Ryan's office and smelled the scent of weed. So this makes me wonder, what was upstairs in that room? And if there was a projector for the innocent skull, then I don't know what. But I'm 16 now, and I live with my dad. And that was the scariest thing that has happened to me in my life. Was Ryan hiding drugs under the attic and didn't want me to know? I've changed a lot since then, and I don't look to my past anymore, and I forgive him for it. But I'm just hoping that Ryan hasn't hurt anyone else. Now on to story number 2. My friend and I were skateboarding at her house. It was around 6 or 7 p.m. when we saw a man strutting his way on the sidewalk and he looked very suspicious. I told my friend, let's just go back to her house. Her house wasn't that far. It was like 20 feet away. She said that she knew him, but I still felt uncomfortable. So we both walked towards her house. As we were walking, we turned around naturally because we heard a noise behind us. And there was the man. In my mind, I was thinking at that time, he had to have ran over here. He looked out of breath and tired, and at that moment, my friend grabs my hand and whispers, I don't know him. He started talking to us and made a small talk about how he used to be a cop, and he was a cop for over 25 years. Then he started talking about teen suicide rates. Keep in mind, I am 13 and my friend is 12. This is something you shouldn't be saying to teenagers, especially at a young age. And we knew this. I grabbed my friend's hand and I told her, we have to go. Then the guy said, it's such a sad thing. He looked at me and her up and down, and then we got relieved because her friend's mom came out on the porch and yelled, time to come in. The man turned around and walked off. So we ran to her house, and to this day, I still wonder who he is. And what's even more terrifying is that after that night, 2 kids went missing. I still wonder what would have happened if her mom never came outside and hollered for us. Hey, if you like this video, consider subscribing for more content like this. I will try to be posting each week. So if you have some stories that you'd like to share with me and you want me to narrate them, comment them down in the comment section below, or go to my Reddit that's in the comments, and I will try my best to narrate them. Just make sure your story is believable and you use good grammar. Now I'll see you later.